someone there?
Sam. Hey, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. It's only a dream.
God, it was an awful dream. You all hurt and bleeding and...
Look. No blood, no guts. See, I'm fine. I promise it was only a dream.
Oh, am I glad to see you. Where have you been?
No, sorry. Look, things took longer than I thought. What are you still doing here?
After midnight, I fell asleep. I didn't want to leave until you got home. I was worried sick. Oh, it's freezing in here.
So why don't you turn up the heat?
I didn't know where it was. You know, maybe if you'd stuck around long enough to show me.
Oh, sorry.
So, how'd it go?
Sam, it was an incredible night. I staked out this bar, this late hours joint where the hitman hangs out with his mob pals.
Yeah, so it's all over with?
Oh, no. See, I couldn't get close enough to him without blowing my cover. This kind of thing's got to be handled very delicately.
You have to do this again?
Yeah, probably tonight.
Tonight?
Mm-hmm. I got to get this guy alone. That's the only way I can make sure he might turn informant.
Kyle, I hate this. You know, you take too many chances.
Come on, Sam. I know my job. I'm an expert.
Yeah? You didn't even know there was a girl stowed away in the backseat of your car.
Touché. Listen, I got a shower. I gotta make some phone calls, huh? I'll talk to you later.
Hey, wait! I gotta tell you my news.
What?
My news, remember? About the job?
Listen, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'll call you later.
Of deduction.
Looks like you had a real crowd last night. I don't suppose your brother was here.
No, he wasn't.
Haven't seen him around in a while.
He's gone.
Have any idea where?
Yes and no.
All right, fine. You're gonna play it like that.
Nikki! You should really stop thinking about Cruz, all right?
Who's thinking about him? I just wanted to know
He is
where...
going back to Eden, and unless I miss my guess, he already has.
What? You got me all wrong. Your brother's a friend of mine. I want him to be happy.
What next? Hey, hey, take it easy. Here, grab on. Come on. Yeah, thanks for the help, Nick. Thanks.
Look, I'll go call an ambulance.
Yeah, I'll do that. No. You can call the ambulance. You're in no condition. No, I said I'm all right. We should at least call the cops, man. Who the hell did this to you? You.
You're the guy who worked at the Tennelle stables with Travis.
I'm not talking to you. Wait, you guys know each other? What's going on here,
Look,
Nick?
mister, I know what you think, but I'm not Travis's girlfriend. I never was. I'm a cop. Tell him.
Yes, she's a cop. That's right. That's true. She's a cop.
I was undercover. I'm the one who's finally responsible for getting Travis locked up. Now, was it somebody at the stables? Did they blame you?
Doesn't matter. I'm alive. I'll be okay. But, that other girl, Kelly. Kelly Capwell? You know her? Kelly, where can I find her? Why? What's going to happen to Kelly? Tell me, what's going on here? The guys who did this are going after her next.
You planning to spend all day in bed?
Not alone. Where were you?
I was up on the dock, but don't worry. I never took my eye off the gangway.
I'm not worried. When you're in someplace new, there's different sounds and shadows and things.
Right. I won't let anything happen to you.
I know you won't. What was up there?
I was talking to one of my foremen. Looks like Hunt's got his people nosing around again.
Robert, what are we going to do?
And what I can't do is keep trying to expose these syndicate ventures one by one. There isn't time.
I thought that was the only way.
Well, the other way is to expose the whole Canal organization all at once, publicize everything.
But you don't have the evidence to do that.
No, I don't, but Augusta Lockridge does. She has microfilm with names, dates, transactions, all of Tennell's money. What are you doing here?
Oh, I just thought I'd stop by for a nice little chat. I'm trying to keep Kelly from getting broken over somebody else's knee. You know, somehow or another, I didn't think handing her a gun and wishing her good luck was really the best idea. That was a real smart move, Bob.
Robert, they know.
Know what?
Hunt knows that you tipped off the police. They found Henry. They beat him up. They threatened his family.
Wait. Henry who?
Henry from the stables. He told him about the logbook that we found and that you were the one that gave it to Cruz.
He's gonna wait for me to get the message and then see if I'll do something dumb, like apologize for being a bad boy and take the next plane back to Alaska.
I don't know why we don't just leave right now.
We can't do that, Kelly.
Guys, we got a problem.
Now what do you want?
Oh, well, excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt, guys. Maybe we should have just stayed out there and left you to meet up with those two apes that are ready to tear you apart. See you later.
What? Wait.
Wait, they just pulled up 2 minutes ago.
How do you know they're here from me?
They didn't come down for the ocean air. I did happen to take a look inside the car. They both work for Hunt.
Did they spot you?
Oh, come on, we're better than that.
Robert, we have to get out of here now.
Well, we have to get off this boat, that's for sure. Can you steer this thing out of the harbor?
Oh, I don't think that'll be a problem, do you? Take them for a ride up the coast. If they think you're on the boat, they'll probably tail us.
Then do it. Kelly and I'll slip off the stern and wait until they leave.
Rick, thank you.
Don't worry about it. It's no big deal.
Yes, it is a big deal.
You know, I haven't had the run of a yacht in a long time.
Come on, Kelly. We gotta get going.
Touching scene.
Let's get this tub out of here, huh?
I guess you don't take your own advice about carrying a torch. Here, I didn't even know you were in love with her.
All over the globe, hormones are running amok.
Rick, what do you want?
Well, hi there, Kelly. It's great to see you, too. What's going on? You going on a trip?
No, I am moving out.
Why?
Don't play stupid with me. You read the papers, you know Robert's gone.
Well, what are you going to do? You going to join him in his early retirement?
Well, who knows what the future will bring? I'm just going to get myself on dry land for right now.
Well, I certainly hope he didn't just walk out and leave you to take all the heat.
Hey, don't worry about me, okay? Robert made sure I was protected and the mob doesn't need me anyway.
I don't know about the rest of them, but I'm going to find you very useful.
Now, Laura, the question is, what are you gonna do about it?
One more twitch. You're dead. She doesn't know where Bar is.
Who the hell asked you? Huh? I know where he is. I know where to look for him, too. Yeah, and you do, too, don't you? You were thick as thieves, weren't you? Thinking thieves. Thanks to Bobby, I gotta get out of town now. But I don't have a way out. The cops are watching the roads, the airports, everything trying to catch me. So you, Kelly, are my only escape route.
What, are you going to jump in my suitcase, Craig?
How did he put up with that smart mouth of yours anyway? Maybe he didn't. Maybe that's why he's gone and you're here.
Maybe you don't know anything about it.
Well, this is what we're gonna do, sweetheart. You're gonna call the Capwell chopper, and you're gonna arrange to have a helicopter come down, meet us on the roof, and take us wherever I want to go. I always told you we'd fly together, baby. I just didn't know it was gonna take airplane fuel.
What makes you think I'm gonna help you?
Because I've got the gun, my dear. So go and make that call. You want to die? You almost bought it right now.
Have her make the call and then let her go keep me here instead.
That's very impressive. Very noble. But your last name isn't Capwell. And I can't picture myself leaving town in some lowrider that came to rescue you. Besides, I don't even like you. I never have. Get him out of here.
No.
Take him on the roof. You know what to do. I'll join you later when the chopper's here.
No, he stays or I don't make the call.
Kelly, listen. Just do what he says, all right, sweetheart? Please, for once in your life, don't be your usual stubborn self. For your own good, Kelly, do what he says.
Everybody said, make the call. Dial!
You got your helicopter.
It's kind of nice being the boss's daughter, eh, Miss Campo? Just sit down over here, please. This is like old times, you and me, opposite ends of a gun.
Except you're always the one pointing it.
Well, that's part of the glamour of my career.
Some career.
It's the same career as your boyfriend had for years. Only he did it just for one particular woman, and I do it so I can get all the women I want.
Look, just shut up, okay? Shoot me, shoot yourself, just shut up.
Don't take it like that. Listen, you can just join the crowd in terms of people who were dumped by Robert. I thought he was my best friend, my soul brother. I was such a sucker. I helped him get to the top of Tunnell's organization. What does he do? He just tosses me away like a used gum wrapper. And then he thinks on top of that. What is it about Robert that allows us to be used by him? I don't understand it. I mean, you'd be better off without him, really. You should have tried me for a change. At least I would have been somebody you could count on. You should be on the roof by now.
Why are they on the roof if they're not going with us?
You know, Bobby is not the only guy that double-crossed me for no reason. I mean, your brother Mason, and what he tried to do with Sasha. I mean, what is with you people? Don't you have anything to do with loyalty, respect, integrity? I'm trying to get my slice of the pie here, Kelly, and everybody's just trying to take it away from me. It should be over now.
What's over? Oh, my God. You took him up there to kill him.
That's a silencer, isn't it? Mr. Hunt has a certain way he likes to have things done.
Great, man. That's just wonderful. You brought me up here to shoot me in the back, didn't you? That sounds like Hunt, all right. It's pretty gutless if you ask me.
You want to see it turn around. But keep your hands up.
Hey, aren't you gonna give me a last request here? I mean, a last meal, something like that?
That's only when the government kills you.
You better watch your own back, my friend. Yeah. You're not gonna get out of this deal in any better shape than I do. Think about it. Figure it out, pal. You may be thick, but you're not that thick. If he takes Kelly along for the ride, that means he isn't gonna take you because there's not enough room in the chopper. And if he leaves you back here, he's gonna have to worry about somebody getting to you, making you talk, maybe persuading you to tell them where he is. So what does he do? He has you take care of me. He takes care of you, and then when he gets where he was going, he takes care of Kelly and the pilot. That way there's no worries, no loose ends. He just walks away, has a fresh start someplace else. Huh? What do you think about that?
Shut up.
Hey, what do you think he's gonna do? You think he's gonna treat you any differently than anybody?
I said shut up.
I used to work for him, guy. Look where it got me.
Shut up. Move back. Move back.
Take it easy. I'm just trying to give you the facts. It's just the plain facts. You said you can make up your mind for yourself.
So, are you looking for a new job or a new romance?
A job right now. Romance is gonna have to wait.
Well, don't let it wait too long. Take it from someone who has. People aren't meant to be alone, especially on Valentine's Day.
Rick?
He's not gonna hear you, Kelly. There he is. Ernie! Come on out or I shoot her, I swear.
I'm here, Hunt. I'm right here.
Told you, but Mason has just bought me half interest in the lair.
Oh, God.
Drop the gun if she dies, Rick.
Rick, get out of here! He'll just kill you!
What's it gonna be, Rick? What's it gonna be?
Drop it.
Good. Now we're all gonna relax and wait for the chopper.
We're gonna be waiting a long time, Hunt. I turned the landing lights out.
You punk, turn them back on.
You let her go first.
No deals. No deals. You got that? The only question you got is whether you're gonna die now.
He's right here, Hunt. You can be out here in a few minutes. All you gotta do is let her go. When she's off the roof, I'll turn the landing lights back on.
Forget it.
You don't know where the switches are, Hunt. Let her go. By the time you find them, the chopper will be gone. Let her go, man. That pilot really wants to land, Hunt. You don't need Kelly. All you need are the lights.
Listen, you're not calling the shots here. You're just some two-bit errand boy. I was Chanel's right-hand man. I ran an organization as big as Kelly's dad's. I'm not going back to some jerkwater town. You understand? I'm not gonna end up being nothing. Now you're gonna turn those lights back on, or I'm gonna pull this trigger in 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Watch out, Kelly!
Who's got the power now, huh?
I didn't mean to kill anybody, I swear. Yeah. You're not worth it, man.
Rick, how is she?
Doctor said she's gonna be all right. Another couple inches either way would have been a different story.
Another couple of seconds and I'd be the one in that room. That bullet was headed for me. You would have been next.
Excuse me, Mr. Capwell. Mr. Capwell, Lieutenant Boswell wanted me to double-check some points with you. Did Hunt want anything particular from you, like money, information? Why you?
He wanted a helicopter and he knew I could produce one. If you're asking me if I'm queen of the underworld, you're wrong.
So he just wanted to hightail out of town after Robert Barr hung him out to dry?
Yes, what would we have done without Mr. Barr? Maybe we should erect a statue in his honor, a commemorative. No, change the name of the town, Santa Bar, huh? That has a nice ring to it.
I think, or I'd like to think, that everything has a reason. That there ought to be something we can walk away from this knowing that we didn't know before.
If you're gonna ask me about Robert.
Well, I wasn't.
Well, you have every right. It was really more about me than it was about us.
Yeah?
I should have handled it quietly in my mind, but instead it was like talking out loud. He had some vision of me, of the life that we had or we could have, and he seemed to know something profound about me, and I didn't believe him. I mean, I stood back waiting for him to convince me, and I realized I get to choose who I want to be. And I want to be your wife.
You just keep your mouth shut. And you let a real performer do his stuff.
Evening. I didn't think I'd see you again.
I just thought I'd check up on you, you know.
Why?
Didn't want you taking all the credit for nailing Hunt.
Oh, I am the most dangerous hostage alive. How is Nikki?
She's gonna be laid up for a while. But she's gonna be okay. She's a little ornery, but she'll be all right.
I was going to go by the hospital tomorrow and thank her, but I don't know, flowers, that just doesn't seem to do it for me. And I need to thank you too, Rick. Not just for today, but lately you've... Well, Mama was right. You just seem to always be there when I need you.
What are superheroes for, right? Well, it's a nice party. It's great. Just too bad Cruz and Eden couldn't make it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, what is a party without everybody's favorite fun, fabulous couple? Maybe we should pack it in. You know, I think that we're just going through the motions here. Who the hell wants to dance?
Suddenly, I hate to leave.
I thought you couldn't wait to get home.
I can't.
This place is going to your head.
What about bringing Chip and Adrienne up here and raising them? I mean, we do much better on our own anyway.
Oh, I see. So if the rest of the world would just drop dead, all our troubles would just disappear.
There is no relationship between Jordan and me. You already know that.
I know that's what you've told me.
Kyle.
All right, why are you so worried about what this guy's gonna think?
Because I'm supposed to be the spokesperson for the Hale Hotels. I mean, how's it gonna look to Jordan if his model of hotel elegance shows up in the National Tatler in her underwear?
I know what it'd look like to me.
You're not helping.
All right, I'm just a little more than suspicious why he gave you this job in the first place.
Oh, well, thanks a lot.
No, I mean it. Doesn't it seem a little more than convenient? Here you are ready to quit your job at the hotel and start up your modeling career, and all of a sudden, this spokesperson job comes out of nowhere, and it has to be you.
Yeah, well, I think I should be flattered that Jordan didn't want to lose me.
Precisely my point. The man has ulterior motives.
Oh, would you stop with the motives? The man is my boss, and I am in his employ. And it's going to stay that way.
All right.
Providing I have a job to go back to.
All right, I just want to go on record saying that I think he is after you.
Look, you are impossible. And I've got to get back to the hotel. I want to be there when they deliver that disgusting rag.
Listen, what happens if your plan, whatever it is, doesn't work?
Well, then you will never have to worry about Jordan Hale ever again.
What was that all about?
You wouldn't believe it. But you know what?
What?
I hope Jessica's plan does succeed and Sam does get fired.
Fired?
Yeah, it's a long story.
So, how are things with the mob?
Still stalled.
You're kidding. You still haven't closed that case with that informant? Kyle, they must be onto you by now. How long have you been covering this case?
Weeks.
Their network is too good. I hope you're being careful.
Being careful hasn't cut it. I'm trying to get the captain's okay to allow me to move in. The only thing we do right now is move and move fast. Otherwise, we're going to lose the only witness we have who can help us nail these creeps once and for all.
I worry about you.
Hey, look. It goes both ways. But that's what we're here for, right?
Still.
Case closed.
Okay, tell me about Sam.
It's that damn boss of hers. He's making a play for her whether she wants to admit to it or not. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind seeing her out of that hotel for good.
You really got a thing for that Jordan Hale guy, don't you?
The man is old enough to be Sam's father.
So?
You don't get it. Sam's old man walked out on her and her mother when she was 5. Sam's never really had a father.
Oh, that's rough. No wonder she'd go for someone like Jordan Hale.
Yeah, the trouble is, the guy is playing it for everything it's worth. I mean, he knows he has a hold on her. He treats her like his little princess. First of all, giving her a job when he hardly knows her, and now making her the new star of his hotels.
Sam's not stupid. If she didn't want it, she wouldn't go along with it.
What she wants is his approval. And I'm telling you, it's complicated.
And you think Hale is using his paternal image to put pressure on Sam?
And then some. I mean, what girl in her right mind would turn down the advantages that he's offering her? But I'm telling you, there are strings attached. Major strings.
I hope you're wrong.
So do I. But I'm not. Sam may seem like she's all pulled together, but there's still that little girl side of her that is just putty in a guy like Hale's hands.
And you don't trust him?
Not for a minute.
But Sam does.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Sam, sweetheart, I didn't know you were coming in today.
She's just hanging out.
How nice.
Any sign of those papers yet?
Not yet.
Jordan, is anything wrong?
Well, we'll know soon, won't we? Oh, young man, bring that over here. Hey, thanks.
Do you want to look, or shall I?
I'd better. Well, you were right. They certainly did dig up some dirt.
We're here to find out. Whatever Sasha's got on Julia's hidden somewhere in this house, and we're not leaving it until we have it in our hot little hands.
Hey, Nikki, how you doing?
I'll be fine once I get out of here.
Oh, listen, don't be in such a hurry, huh? They just took a bullet out. Speaking of which, next time that happens, why don't you let me get shot, all right? You have a good way of making a guy look bad.
It wasn't the getting shot I minded so much. It was being 40 stories up. Next time Kelly gets in trouble, tell her to do it on the ground floor.
Yeah, you can tell her that yourself. She should be by here in a couple minutes. She came by before, but the doctors were in here with you, so they told her to come back.
Yeah, telling me something I didn't want to hear.
Nikki, I thought you said you were all right.
Well, I'm fine. They just don't want to seem to let me out.
Oh, well, most people in that position would appreciate the time off.
Well, I can rest someplace else. I'm under a microscope to hear that. I can't even make a phone call.
What is so top secret that you have to do, Nikki?
I just don't want to be stuck in this bed. I've got other things to do.
Uh-huh. So when did you find out he got back?
Who?
Who do you think? Nikki, let me give you some advice, all right? Just as a friend. I wouldn't be putting my priorities into looking for Cruz, all right? He didn't go off alone. And when he came back, he was with Eden.
We know today's not going to be a party or anything. But it is a very important day. Come back here. I'm talking to you. You know why it's an important day? Because Daddy...
What's the difference? That's it. It's more than Mary anyway. If Rick and Kelly's coming, maybe Rick, right?
Yes, I have the word out on it. Oh, Carmen's also going to come.
Oh, good.
Said she was going to pick something up, and then hang on, I'll be right there. Yeah.
Here I am. What? What did I do? Listen, I'll wait out here. You go ahead and talk to her first, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I won't be long.
All right.
I wouldn't be here, Cruz, if it wasn't for her.
That's what Papa said. Hey. So I hear we're bucking for a commendation. Bravery above and beyond and all that?
Just trying to keep up with you, Inspector. Some of us don't have a whole drawer full of medals yet. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Well, listen, I'm gonna let you two cops exchange war stories, all right?
Thanks for coming by, Rick.
Bet.
Eden's outside. I'm sure she'd love to hear what happened last night.
Eden's outside?
Yeah. I moved home, Nikki.
Last couple of days with you gone and Eden gone, I sort of figured it wasn't just a major coincidence.
No. I think we made good use of the time. There was a lot of stuff to sort out between the two of us, a lot of misunderstandings, most of which were our fault, a few of which neither of us could take responsibility for. In fact, one of them actually concerned you.
I guess you're talking about the night she came by your room and I was there.
Yeah, and you didn't tell me about it.
Eden asked me not to.
Well, she only asked you that because she thought there might be something going between us and she didn't want to get in the way of it. But of course, you knew that wasn't the case.
Well, I think that depends on how you define something. We had the beginnings of something, Curtis. Maybe it wasn't an all.
Don't. So if you pull another stunt like this, then I'll have them collect yours and charge you with breaking and entering.
Well, nice to keep your guests waiting.
I didn't get a chance to even invite anybody.
Well, you told Raphael, and he has a very big mouth. What are you doing in the doorway? Come on in. The party's in here.
Oh, but I didn't get a chance to buy any food.
Well, there's a lot of food if you have a sweet tooth right there.
Great minds worked alike. We all thought, what can we get the couple of us? Everything we figured calories.
And champagne. Who's going to join me? Champagne.
Champagne, everybody. Here we go.
Oh, thanks.
Here we are.
I know about this. Where is she?
Yes, I called her. I told her about it.
Here you go. Here you go, dear.
Well, if she gets it, will she come?
I don't know. Robert left town abruptly, callously, and I don't know if she can face all this.
Well, if no one has a better idea, I'll kick this off. I know that you think that we brought you here to celebrate the fact that Eden and I are together again under the same roof, but that's only part of it. We wanted to celebrate our own great good fortune in belonging to these families. You've all watched us make terrible mistakes these past few months and suffered for those mistakes along with us, but nobody belittled us or pushed us away. You basically kept the faith even when we couldn't. I know there have been times recently when the family's confidence was all I had to hold on to, and I'm sure you would say the same thing, darling. You hung with us, and just knowing that you all still trusted we could find our way back to each other was certainly part of what helped us do it, so it seems inadequate, but thank you. We love you.
Love you.
Come on in. I'm glad you got the message. Didn't seem right for you not being here. Where's Cruz? Oh, he's out on the deck with Daddy. Maybe you could stop him from making another toast. Everybody's getting kind of sentimental, you know.
Yeah, everybody's always sentimental about great occasions like this one.
Kelly, come on in here, would you? Help us eat some of this cake. We got it coming out of our ears.
Yeah, I'll get you a piece. You want a piece?
Okay. When did you get this?
It's not what you think.
I asked you when you got it. Of course he couldn't leave without telling you goodbye. What else did he tell you?
He didn't tell me anything. He's not in my life anymore, but you are. Now, I know how much you cared for him.
Not as much as he cared for you. Did he tell you where he was? Maybe beg you one last time for you to come and join him?
No. Listen, it's not like that.
I know what it's like, Eden. Believe me, I know. I mean, you get the things that you don't even want. And I can't even hang on to your hand-me-downs. Kelly. Leave me alone. Go back to the party.
Kelly, I love you.
Eden, you patronize me. You don't treat me as your equal. You grab that letter out of my hand like you would grab a hairbrush when we were 12.
That letter was never intended for you.
I know that Robert left because he couldn't forget you. He told me that. So if he believes I can take it, why can't you?
Kelly, I know exactly how much you can take. But I also know that you should forget whatever it is he told you, forget whatever it is you think he told me, and just forget him, Kelly.
You should hear the double talk that comes out of your mouth when you want to justify being cruel.
Kelly, I really do want to help you right now. I know I shouldn't. I wish I could.
Then show me the letter.